Pag-asa is monitoring a low-pressure area last spotted east-northeast of Cuyo, Palawan. And for more updates on that, we have weather specialist Lori De La Cruz.
Good morning, ma'am, and to all our viewers and listeners. The low-pressure area is still affecting most of Visayas, Bicol region, Mimaropa, and Calabarzon, and it's causing cloudy skies with rain showers and thunderstorms over the mentioned areas. Meanwhile, Caraga and Davao region will experience cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms due to the easterlies. But for Metro Manila and the rest of the country, we will experience generally partly cloudy to cloudy skies with chances of thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. As to the heat index forecast, here in Metro Manila, we're expected to experience maximum of 41 degrees Celsius heat index or init factor. So we're advising the general public to continuously take precautionary measures to prevent heat exhaustions, heat cramps, and even heat stroke. That's the latest from Pag-asa. This is Lori De La Cruz.
Miss Lori, itong low-pressure area, parang naibalita po namin a week ago. Is it the same low-pressure area that brought rains to southern Philippines? Or is this a different one?
Different, ma'am. Different po.
Okay. What is this low-pressure area? Does it have a potential to get stronger? Ano pong basa po natin dito sa LPA na ito? At palabas na po ba siya ng bansa?
According to forecast, unlikely pa rin ito mabuo into a tropical depression. Possible pong ma-dissipate o malusaw ito in the next 24 hours.
Kasi nakakagulat po, Miss Lori, na sa gitna ng matinding init o sa gitna ng summer, biglang umuulan ng medyo malakas. What is happening with our weather? Is this an isolated event? Normal po ba ito? O meron kayong nakikitang pattern sa mga LPA na pumapasok sa Philippine Area of Responsibility?
Normal naman po siya, ma'am, at this time of the year, lalong-lalo na papunta na po tayo sa transition period kung saan in the coming weeks, posible kahit pa paano mag-start na po yung onset or mag-onset na yung rainy season sa western section of the country.
In the middle of summer, we are in the middle of transition already. It is early May still.
Yes po. Papunta na po tayo, nasa early transition period na po tayo.
Oo. Ito po ba ay kakaiba? Kasi naalala ko nung mga nakaraang taon, yung init, tumatagal pa yan hanggang mga June. I mean, is this, what's happening, is this peculiar? Or was it brought by somehow global warming or climate change?
Ma'am, usually yung May or month of May, we're calling it as a month of thunderstorms. Kaya mas frequent na po talaga yung thunderstorms pagdating po ng Mayo. Matindi lang yung init kasi nasa tag-init season tayo. Tapos may mga mataas, before the thunderstorm, of course, mataas yung tinatawag nating relative humidity o yung water vapor content in the atmosphere. So isa po yun sa mga nagpapainit ng ating pakiramdam. So ngayon, dahil mas frequent na yung mga thunderstorms, mas medyo mainit yung pakiramdam na nararamdam natin, yung init factor, lalong na before the thunderstorm, of course. So, ibig sabihin, nasa tag-init season pa rin po tayo, pero may mga pag-ulan-ulan na sa hapon at gabi during May. Pero usually po, ang onset ng rainy season, either end of May po yan, hanggang, ang range po yan, hanggang 2nd or 3rd week of June.
So yung init po ay mararamdaman natin until mid-June. Did I get that correct?
Ang init naman po, ang peak po, nasa peak na po tayo, halos patapos na po yung peak, and then most likely mag-subside na po ito by 3rd week of May.
Ano pong advice po ninyo sa mga tao, lalong-lalo na sa mga nagpaplano ng kanilang summer season? Anong dapat nilang gawin na ngayon dahil we are in the middle of transition?
We're still advising the general public na mag-ingat pa rin po as much as possible. Iwasan muna yung direct exposure sa sunlight in the afternoon or in the noontime, direct exposure or long exposure sa ganitong klaseng init as it may cause heat cramps, heat exhaustions, and stay hydrated. Uminom po ng wastong baso ng tubig araw-araw para po maiwasan yung dehydration.
At yung ulan po, saan po mararamdaman ngayong araw?
Here in Metro Manila, mostly in the afternoon or evening, and then in other areas po, especially the eastern section, very possible pa rin yung mga thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. But for Visayas, as I mentioned po, Visayas, Mimaropa, Bicol Region, and Calabarzon ay magiging maulan due to low pressure area po.
Alright. Para sa mga lalabas sa kanilang mga tahanan, huwag po kayong magpalinlang sa init. Magdala po ng payong because rains are expected in the afternoon and in the evening. Maraming salamat sa pagpapaliwanag. At sabi kanina dun kay Ted Filon na nakikinig ako, no, na sa mga gustong magpa-construction daw, gawin na ngayon, lalo na habang tag-init pa. Dahil pag pumasok na yung tag-ulan, mahirap nang gawin ang mga yan, yung mga butas sa mga bubong at iba pa. Maraming salamat for the updates today. That was Pag-asa Weather Specialist Lori De La Cruz.